Good morning.
Good morning.
We are coming to the end now of our incredible series of senior speeches this year, and it gives me great pleasure to call on Mr. Falto to introduce Corey Lavender.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
In June of 1997, a column appeared in the Chicago Tribune titled, "Advice, Like Youth, Probably Just Wasted on the Young." The words in this column have been often quoted and frequently, mistakenly, attributed to be a commencement address delivered by Kurt Vonnegut at MIT. These words became a viral sensation and captured the attention of Australian film director Baz Luhrmann, who put the words to use. He put them to a mellow soundtrack and titled the single, "Everybody's Free to Wear Sunscreen." Look it up on YouTube later. You'll have a better understanding of the 90s. The catchy and very practical advice from both the column and the song was actually penned by Pulitzer Prize-winning columnist Mary Schmidt. Schmidt offers simple, straightforward advice. Wear sunscreen. Do one thing every day that scares you. Sing, floss, stretch, read the directions, respect your elders, get plenty of calcium, travel. Her words ring true over 20 years later because sometimes the most simple advice is the very best advice. Corey, sing, stretch, read the directions, travel. Continue to take advantage of every opportunity that comes your way. Faculty, students, Corey's parents, Matt and Holly, and his two sisters, Laura and Lana, whom I don't think are here today, it's my pleasure to introduce you to Corey Lavender, a gifted student, a talented athlete, and a big brother who loves his sisters, serving as their role model, their confidant, and yes, their antagonist. Corey is an old soul who was lucky enough to find his passion early in life. His goals, both academic and athletic, are clear beacons that guide his decisions and his actions. He works hard to balance the myriad demands on his days. Corey is no stranger to sacrifice, and he has made careful decisions in his life to ensure that he never allows his ambition to take a backseat to the easy path. You all know Corey the soccer player, but what you might not know is that he listens to business, cultural, and personal development books and podcasts as he commutes to soccer practice in Charlotte multiple days each week. These days are long ones for Corey as he drives, but he takes advantage of the opportunity in the car to expand his mind, highlighting how he is both athlete and scholar. When Corey arrived at Christ School, he was a soccer player. And while Corey is still a soccer player, he is so much more. During his time at Christ School, he has eagerly embraced new ideas, developing his interest in business, entrepreneurship, design, politics, and race. Corey is versed in pushing through challenges, both academic and athletic, and he embraces each day as a new opportunity to learn and to grow. For Corey, his Christ School experience has been one marked by personal growth and discovery. Corey, I am continually in amazement of all that you take on. As you embark on the next journey ahead to Belmont, to be both college athlete and college scholar, I leave you with Mary Schmidt's words of caution. Wear sunscreen. Ladies and gentlemen, Corey Lavender.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Picture this. You get in your car and you have a 4-hour drive. You have a few options. You could listen to Gunna or some other music. Maybe some of you guys like Pink. Shout out my dad. Another is to listen to an interesting book or mystery story. Or you could listen to a book, podcast, or speech and actually learn something. Whether that be real estate, politics, business, or whatever you're interested in. I'll get back to this decision in a minute. Okay, now we all have goals. You have goals you know are attainable, and you have dreams which you hope one day will be attainable through hard work. First things first. These goals need to be made clear and written down or noted somewhere. If not, your brain will begin to warp these goals to match the path you're on and deceive you. Instead, you need to be making decisions based on how they position you closer to achieving your actual goals. My two fundamental goals growing up, and still are, playing Division I soccer and eventually going pro, and running a very successful business. Every minute I'm faced with numerous decisions. Although sometimes it's only a minimal step, I begin to notice one of the options I have in any decision puts me closer to achieving those fundamental goals or similar goals I have. I personally have been faced with humongous decisions in my life that have influenced where I am at today. If I had not made my decisions based on getting closer to achieving my goals, then I know for sure I wouldn't be standing up here in front of you, being able to confidently say I've committed to play Division I soccer and feel running a successful business in the future is not far-fetched. All the decisions you make should be made to get you closer to achieving your goals. Go back to my original situation. If you choose to listen to Gunna rap about how much he's gonna make, instead of listening to someone educate you on something that'll help you be successful, I guarantee you he is going to be reaching his goals while you covet what you do not have. Everyone in here needs to set goals and reach them. Christ School does not need average alumni. This place means a great deal to me and a lot of other amazing people. The only way to ensure Christ School continues to be a special place is for all of us to go on to accomplish amazing things. Thank you.